EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the fastest rising cities in the U.S., the capital city of Austin, Texas. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Armadillos of Mexico City taking on the Lions of Austin. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Here we go. All right.
Here's Fields. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And a pretty nice tackle there. Ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
10-yard gain. But it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive.
Right. Here we go. Set.
Here's Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good gain of 12 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. A complete once again to Watson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here we
First
go.
down, Mexico
Love.
City.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Daniil Hunter. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is good. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real, and a pretty nice opening statement.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off the points for themselves. But big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw is Fields. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
1st and 10 at the 30.